Hello, welcome to a new vlog. It is June the 2nd today, so brand new month. Thank you very much for all the lovely comments on the last vlog, obviously with the kind of mini birth video and stuff like that. She is currently 17 days old now. Today is actually the first day Jamie's back at work today. So it's the first day it's just me and her. And I'm going to take it very chill because I don't know how it's going to be. It wasn't the best of nights. The first half was good. So I put her to bed at 9. Then I had to wake her up for a feed. So I managed to get a good chunk of sleep the first bit. And then it took me forever to get her to sleep. I think I was down here until 4 o'clock. And then I brought her back upstairs because she finally was sleeping. And then Jamie woke up at 5 because he had work. And then I kind of went back to sleep for a bit with her. Obviously her and her bassinet, but she also went back to sleep a bit. So we've got up, we've had breakfast, the pair of us. She was luckily, I managed to have breakfast with her slightly dozing off, which was great. So yeah, I've got a very chilled day planned. We're waiting for a few deliveries. we've got a wheelbarrow coming today because Jamie is digging up the top half of our garden. Partly because we want to put a seating area up there because that is where in the summer the sun lasts the longest. Like the patio down here, you don't really get any sun. So we're going to move that up to there. I'll still keep the patio down the bottom bit because it would be handy. But just, I think we're just going to do gravel at the top. But also, he's kind of levelling out so we can actually use the back gate and get out the back gate. Because I don't know if we've shown, our hallway is a very small hallway but also awkward. Like when we moved in, it was a struggle to get things around the corner. It's not, like the front door isn't in line with the living room door, so like it's a squeeze to get out and you can't actually get the pram out the door. And obviously if I'm trying to set up the pram, get her in it, and to set on our alarm, although I could do it on my phone, you have to have the door shut, set it open, then lock it. So I don't really want to leave her out there. So actually Jamie's been flattening the ground a bit so I can actually use the back gate, and he's put a lock on I can unlock from both sides. So it means I can set everything up in here, get her ready, and we can go out the door because I can easily get the pram out that back door. So for walks. So we might go for a walk today, but like I said, we're waiting for a few deliveries. The wheelbarrow, and then apparently something coming from Every. I have no idea what that is. So if the weather stays nice, we'll go for a quick walk later this afternoon once everything's arrived. But apart from that, I've got some laundry to do. I also want to go through her clothes because we've kind of had the same baby grows on repeat, and there's quite a few in there that people have given to us, so I just want to kind of like get the ones at the bottom to the top and then swap some things around. And then not much else really. We're going to do some tummy time, aren't we? I'll do some black and white cards with her. But apart from that, it's just kind of chill and just see what the routine's like with just the two of us. So we'll see how it goes. I thought actually it'd be 2 years of us living in this house in June. And actually we've got a few new additions to the living room. Some arrived before I went to hospital, some arrived after hospital. So I thought I'd quickly show you, and I have to apologise because the living room is a slight mess. Partly my breakfast stuff's still on the table, but also I've got things like Infocol, nipple cream, iron tablets, anti-bac. I'm reading a book currently that's on the table, so there's a little bit of a slight mess down here. We've still got all the cards up here, which I probably should get rid of some point. That's a new addition, obviously that's a little playpen, just there. But I'll show you the new additions. So I don't know if you remember, we were hoping to get 2 more chairs in here because at the moment we just had the sofa. So when people came round, we'd have to kind of sit at the dining room table if we wanted to chat and have teas and coffees and stuff. And someone did suggest us putting the TV on the wall to make it easier. We did actually get a bracket for it, but it didn't quite work. I think when we got the data rail, the TV either sat too low or too high, so it didn't work. We've come up with an alternative that works. So yeah, like I said, ignore this. I'm going to tidy this up in a minute. We've got these two like stools that also are storage. So like this one has electrical stuff in, this currently has blankets in, but it could be used as like a toy chest when she's a bit older. So these are really handy. These are actually quite comfy for people to sit on, and it means we can all sit around because the sofa is a 3-seater, but it just gives somewhere for people to sit. The stand that the TV on is also new. Again, I don't know if you remember, it was on an old IKEA stand before that had no nails, very wobbly. It was going to fall apart any minute, so Jamie found this unit which is much smaller and much more compact, which is great. Gives us a bit more room here. So yeah, that's that. And we've also got a matching unit for over here. So again, it was a bit more open unit and it was a bit bigger. So this is much smaller. Everything's more compact. Things aren't going to get dusty. It gives us more room. Oh, where's my hand? To walk here and stuff. So that's been perfect. And then just to give us a little bit more room here, Jamie, the coffee table that you just saw was one Jamie made like 8 years ago out of old pallets, and he's varnished it and all sorts. He's actually cut the ends off and rounded it out so it's much smaller because we didn't need it that big anyway. So hang on. So yeah, so it's much smaller rounded, so it still needs a bit of sanding and varnishing around the edges, but it just made it much more smaller that we can get around here a bit better and easier. So yeah, those are our new additions to the living room. Our garden's doing well as well. We've actually got we had a rose plant last year. We weren't sure if it was going to come back to life, and it has. It's actually got 2 roses on it, small ones, but also some other buds coming back again, which is really good. Potatoes are growing really well, onions are growing really well. The strawberry plants have green strawberries on them, which obviously will go red, but what we're going to do is, because we want a lot more strawberries than what we have, or a lot more strawberry plants, what you do, I think, is peg them down, the strawberries, so that more plants grow off them. So next year we'll hopefully have a lot more strawberries, and also then she can enjoy it as well, because obviously at the moment she can't have solids. The herbs are great. The only thing that didn't last was the coriander. That's gone to crisp, but everything else is growing lovely in the garden, so I will show you at some point. We'll take a little trip outside. We are hoping to, depends on the weather this weekend, or at some point, if we really want to go to a pick your own farm and go and get like some strawberries, raspberries. I saw it pop up on a local farm on my phone, and I really wanted to go, but I think the weather's meant to turn a bit this week, so we'll see what it does, and that could be an option. But yeah, I'm now going to tidy up my breakfast stuff, put some laundry on while she's still peaceful. Oh, okay, I thought she was going to become unpeaceful then. She's still fine. It's probably actually not far off her next feed, and I need to sort that out. But very much a chill day today, just seeing how it goes with just me. But yeah, I'm sending Jamie lots of photos because he's sad to go back to work and he's missing her. So I sending him little updates here and there. But yeah, but welcome to June's vlog, and I hope you enjoy, and yeah, thank you again for all the lovely messages on the last vlog. Okay, so by the time this vlog goes up, there would have been a video that's already gone live, which is like my wish list, makeup wish list, and I kind of split it into like a shopping list and a wish list because I'm trying to be really good at spending money, obviously with being on maternity leave and having a newborn, and in that one I kind of split it in between shopping lists, which is stuff that once I'd run out of stuff I'd repurchase, and then stuff that I've got lots of already in the category, but there is stuff I'd love to try. So I'm trying to do like a one in, one out situation and be good. I have slightly broken it, but this month was my last month of my full pay before I go on to the lower maternity pay. And to be fair, I got this discounted as well. So this should be my last makeup spend for a bit. Now the first lot, my sister actually got me a voucher. And she was trying to get me a voucher for Naturissimo. Obviously it's changed to Oh My Cream, so she got me a voucher for Oh My Cream instead. So I actually can tick off 2 things from my wish list now, because I thought I'd treat myself to the wish list side with the voucher. So I got one of the Ilia eyeshadow sticks, and I got it in the shade Noble, which is one of the matte ones, because I thought actually I've got a shimmery eyeshadow stick, I want to try and matte one out, be perfect for an everyday look. Noble, I don't want to swatch it because I want to save it for a video that I'll film when I can, but it's very much like a mid-tone warm brown, I'd say. Like I said, I'm not going to swatch it yet because I want to save it for the video. So yeah, so I did pick up that and Ilia Limitless mascara in the brown. So this is Before Dawn, it's called. So I've tried this mascara before, I know it works really well, I really enjoyed it, but it's just a brown version, which I thought for summer would be nice. So that technically my sister treated me to, so I thought, like I said, I went off the wish list for that. I think I also mentioned that video, my birthday's coming up in July, so I might put a few of the other wish list items on there, so if anyone asks me what do you fancy for your birthday, I can kind of direct them in that direction. But anyway, there's also then going to be a video in July coming up, which I've already filmed, talking about a website I discovered, which is trying to be a bit more sustainable with makeup, and I don't want to go too much into it because I want to save it for that video, but basically they have, I guess, agreements with certain brands that to stop the brands putting makeup into landfills for either excessive stock, things being discontinued, or stuff being like packaging damaged or packaging missing. They kind of, I don't know how it works, but they take it off the hands and then they sell it at a discounted price. So this website, I won't name the website just yet because like I said, I want to wait for the video to come up because that's where I kind of go a bit more depth about it. But they have a range of brands, drugstore, luxury, and they have a selection, a small selection of products from each brand of stuff that was going to go to landfill that they've saved, and then they sell it at a much discounted price. And I thought it was quite an interesting website. And I noticed on there, and in the video that's coming up in July, I actually tested out a new brand that I hadn't tried before because I thought, well, that makes sense. But I saw that they advertised, they had Illamasqua on there for 95% off. And I'm not sure if Illamasqua's closing down or not, because on the Illamasqua website it's currently all 70% off. And Illamasqua was one of the brands, I've got a few like lip liners from them already, but it was a brand I had a lot of stuff from because I used them for when I was trying to do freelance bridal makeup way back when. Anyway, yeah, 95% off. I purchased 15 items from Illamasqua. That cost me £35. All eyes and lips, nothing else. I don't really, they might have had a few base products, but I wasn't really interested in the base products. So yeah, so I was not bad and spent a bit of money on makeup that I really didn't need. But there are some different interesting things in here, so I thought I'd just quickly show you. And if you want to, I won't swatch anything, but if you want to see anything in more depth, let me know. Like I said, I don't know if the brand's closing down, so I don't necessarily want to do a dedicated video on the Illamasqua stuff, but I can do like shorts on like swatching some stuff, or I can definitely include them in makeup looks and stuff. But I'll quickly show you, and then yes, then I actually, like I said, it's my last full pay, so I really do have to be sensible now, and it'd be a one in one out situation. Anyway, eyes, I picked up 2 of their gel liners. I've had the black one before, which is this one, Infinity. It works really well, and I just actually fancied doing a bit more liner stuff, and I actually got a brown one as well. This is in Oblique, and I thought for summer, just this on the eyes and a bold summery lip could be fun, because it's quite a nice lightish brown. Like all my brown liners, eyeliners, are quite a dark brown, which is quite a lightish chocolatey brown. So I thought that would be quite fun to do with like a, yeah, like a summery bold lip. And like I said, I just got the black version as well. Oh yeah, so the total $35.35. So these 2 liners were $2.49. I don't know what the actual original price was, but that's what we got. The next product is going to be more something for autumn, winter, because it's quite a dark shade, but this is one of their dual vinyls, solid glitters in the shade Heavy Metal. This one was $1.99. So yeah, it's just like a grey tone, so I thought it'd be fun for like a New Year's Eve look. Obviously New Year's Eve is way off, but when it gets more to the kind of winter autumn months, this would be a fun thing to kind of pop on the eyes. I think it's meant for body as well, but again, quite fun I thought. So I did try and pick out a few different type of products. Then I got 3 of their eye paints, long wear shadows, and these were $1.99 each. So the first one I got is the shade Ginger Mocha, which is a very light caramel beigey brown, I guess you would describe it as. But I was very intrigued by the eye paints, so I got that one. I also got it in a darker brown-ish. This is Caffeine Fix, better, but yeah, it's a bit darker. So again, I guess a similar concept to like an eyeshadow stick, but I don't know if they dry down or not. So again, I'm just intrigued. And the final one's a bit of a funner colour, and this is Lavender Brew, which I guess is more of a springtime colour, but we can have a little play with it. And I thought that might be quite fun to play with. And it's quite a cool toned colour as well. So yeah, there's that. Got all lips. So I got 4 of the loaded lip polishes, which are like, I guess it's a hybrid between a lip gloss and a liquid lipstick. It's not one that, it's a glossy liquid lipstick basically. Quite thick by the looks of it. So I got 4 of those, and then 4 of the antimatter. What did I get? I don't know. 4 lipsticks and a lip tint, I think is what I got here. Okay, so we'll do the loaded lip polish. Now one of these is one of their travel sizes. So these were $2.49. So let's go through the one without the packaging. So this is in the shade Shock. That's quite a fun like purple pink. I thought actually that would be quite nice for summer. Seeing packaging, we'll go into the ones that have packaging. This is the shade Rain. This is nice. This is like a, again, purple, but much deeper, richer purple. Or Vein. This looks like it's gonna be a gorgeous red. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a vibrant red. Again, nice for summer. Final shade I got Bite. This is like a darker red, almost like a reddy brown, I'd say. So I got 4 lipsticks, but I got one of them is an ultra matte lipstick. This one, oh, $2.49 again. Okay, the rest of these lip products are $2.49. So this is in the shade Fiction. I think I wanted this because I wanted something a bit deeper for autumn time. It's a gorgeous, like deep purpley brown, which I think is quite fun. And then the other 3 are the antimatter lipsticks. This one is in the shade Fahrenheit. That's gonna be a gorgeous orange for summer. Looking forward to that. Got Charge. Again, this looks like a very fun pink. I have quite a few pink lipsticks, but I don't really have one this shade, I feel like. That's quite nice. Got a purple undertone, I'd say, with that one. That's nice. And then this one's going to be quite a pale one. This is shade Maya. But I feel like sometimes I want to just lighten up a lipstick, and I don't really have a super nude lipstick. That is super nude. I don't really wear shades like this, but I thought, like I said, to blend in with other lipsticks and just change them up slightly, this could work. And sometimes I do feel like I'm missing a super pale nude. So yeah, it's a shade Maya. One of their Hydra lip tints, and this is in Swimsuit. So I don't know if it's meant to be like a, because it looks pink on the outside, it's an orange strip. So I think the pink is like the lip balm and the orange might be the colour. Do you know what, I will swatch this one quickly because it's just a, oh no, it is very much a pink shade. But again, like for a lip tint, is always quite nice for an everyday look. Oh, it's got a classic vanilla scent to it. So that's it. So like I said, I shouldn't have purchased this, but I felt like 95% off, and Inamaska has some interesting, slightly different products, because I don't know if they're closing down or not, that I wanted to purchase them. But now I will be sensible, so it's very much a one in, one out, unless I get treated for my birthday. We'll see. No, it's actually quite a bit later. It's now the 12th of June. I haven't done too much, it's just obviously taking care of a newborn. I realised in the first lot of clips I mentioned about our garden that in fact I was going to do an update because it's growing really well, so I thought I'd quickly show you. A lot of the strawberries are coming through and actually turning red now. I think I mentioned we're going to peg them down so they can grow more strawberry plants, although we might do a taste test of one, just see what they're like. Potatoes are growing really well, onions are growing really well. Our rose bush, which like I said we didn't know if it was going to come back to life this year, is, I mean, they're quite small roses on there, but they're still lovely. And then I'll show you what Jamie's been doing at the top by getting rid of, digging up some of the garden, levelling out, so I can use the back gate with the pram, but also so we can put a seating area up there as well. And yeah, I'll just do a quick little update. It's not particularly, I mean, it's grey today. I think it's meant to rain and potentially thunder. But it's quite warm still, so yeah, not too bad. But let's go out here. Oh crikey, actually we've got more strawberries than I thought we did. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of strawberries. So yeah, I think what Jamie's mum says, we just peg them down and then more strawberry plants should come off the back of them. So then next year we can have a whole load of strawberries, but they're doing pretty good. Potatoes. Oh yeah, our rose bush, a rose tree, and then the onions are at the back there, and then more potatoes here. And yeah, starting to dig this up, and now I can actually get out the back gate because it's more level. Obviously it will be covered with gravel, and it'll just be a little seating area for us. And then we're going to use this, I think, to create some raised beds this side, and then we'll still have the grass in the middle. And then plan is when the little one's a bit older, we can have like a mud garden up here as well. But yeah. So on Tuesday my parents came round and we went out to lunch. It was the first time I actually went out for food and had food with her, it was actually really good. She just slept for the entire time. It was nice because it's my dad's birthday Saturday and then it's Father's Day the day after, so gave him his gifts and stuff, and obviously it's Jamie's first Father's Day this year. So I got him 2 gifts. One, it's quite a sweet little gift. It should arrive today. I kept seeing it advertised with like you personalise it the first Father's Day. It's like a little child's book, and you customise it to their names on it and how they look. It was something quite sweet. And I also got them vinyl, something they actually enjoy and use all the time. So I kind of mix things. I do need to get a card, but I'm out tomorrow afternoon with my sister. I'm going to take a trip to a garden centre and have some lunch out with little one as well. So I think I'll pick up a Father's Day card there for her. But yeah, and then the health visitor came yesterday, and she is well above her birth weight now, because she did drop kind of quite quickly at the beginning. I think it's because, I don't know if I mentioned, she was tongue-tied, and it's quite common. She like lost 10% and then she gained a bit, lost a bit, and then I've managed to kind of get her weight back up and just really going for it with feeding, and now she's doing really well and is way above her birth weight. Apparently it's quite common with tongue ties and also having a C-section where they lose weight quite quickly. She's a very long baby. We've had to put a few more clothes out that she doesn't fit anymore. Actually one of Jamie's colleagues at work very kindly gave us a whole bunch of their girls' clothes that are like 6 to, I think some 3 to 6, but mainly 6 to 9 months, which is great because we got a bit of 3 to 6, but like the 6 onwards is where we're lacking. So it was very kind of them, and actually it was really nice because one of the dresses they got that was 3 to 6 months, my sister actually got her the dress, but it was a 0 to 3 months, so when she grows out of that she's still got it for when she goes into the next size up, which is nice. But yeah, so we got a nice array of new clothes for her, which is amazing. People are very generous, which is lovely. My plan today, I don't really have a plan for today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out for a walk or not, because it is meant to rain. Oh dear. I might have to go in there. Oh no. Babies do this, they do like phantom crying. They're sleeping, they suddenly cry and then stop. But yeah, she's alright, she's alright. So I haven't really got any much plans for today, I don't think. Hopefully maybe I can get out for a walk if the rain holds off. Do a bit of tidying around the house. Sorry that I thought it'd be more interesting for this vlog, but I guess it's me just getting used to things really. I'm going to sit down. I've made myself a coffee because I not too long ago did a feed, so I can have a coffee and it should be relatively out my system by the time I feed her next, so she's not buzzing off the walls with caffeine. And yeah, and tomorrow she'll be officially 4 weeks old, which is crazy. It's gone by very quickly. So hopefully this vlog will get a bit more interesting as we go on. But like I said, it's just kind of more me getting used to things, and now that it's the second week Jamie's been back at work, so I'm kind of finding my feet and getting used to everything. But yeah, we're planning on going for a walk on Sunday, which would be nice. Like we do walks anyway, like around here, but actually like going to Cranham and going for a walk. I can't do our usual 6 to 7 mile walks that we used to do last year, but we're just gonna go for an hour, have a little walk around, see how I am with walking for that long as well, because obviously I'm still technically in the recovery stage, although I'm feeling absolutely fine. And it's nice to get her out and about as well at the house. So yeah, so hopefully there'll be a bit more interesting stuff towards the end of this vlog.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow, I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew.
Hello, it is a Monday. We had a really nice weekend actually, because we just had a bit of a heat wave. As you would have seen, we went strawberry picking yesterday, which was so much fun. Just to a local farm, and they do loads of other fruits as well, but we just wanted to go for the strawberries. We picked up quite a lot of strawberries in the end, about 3.3 kilograms. Some are, I mean, we had like a bowl of fresh strawberries yesterday, and I made some snacks. But yeah, strawberries there, and then some hiding behind the back as well. So yeah, a lot of strawberries. I made, you'd have seen, I made some strawberry yogurt bites. They were nice, but with them being oh, hang on a second. Okay, sorry, because I'm not giving her attention, she wasn't happy. I'm just gonna bounce at the same time. Yeah, I made some frozen yogurt strawberry bites yesterday, which were quite nice. We have Greek yogurt in the house, and I think we both agreed it needed to be sweetened slightly, but otherwise it tastes nice. But I actually bought some lolly molds, so I thought, why don't we turn them into kind of ice cream? Because the other thing was they're a bit messy to eat, because when yogurt starts to melt, it goes all over your hands. I didn't taste the chocolate coated strawberries that I did, partly because I made a mistake. I put them in the freezer, and I didn't realise I had to freeze the strawberries as well, and it was very hard. So I probably should just put those in the fridge. No, they're in the fridge now, so hopefully the strawberries will be slightly defrosted so we can enjoy them today when Jamie gets back from work. But yeah, I'm gonna attempt to make these like frozen yogurt bites in ice lolly form, and see how it goes. I'll let you know, and if it turns out well, I'll do them again, and I'll do a little standalone video on them, because I'll need to work out measurements and stuff today, and we've got plenty of strawberries for me to do it anyway. So yeah, any that go mushy or we think are starting to like not be fresh, we're going to stick in the freezer anyway, and then we can use them for smoothies later on. So we'll get used to all the strawberries that we bought, but it was a really nice day out. It was a bit cooler of a day in comparison to like how the last few days have been, which was nice as well. And when she's older, it'd be a lot of fun to go there, because we got there for when it opened, and an hour later it was jam-packed with families, because like a play area, there's tractors for them to play on. So like when she's older, it could be like an actual like Sunday day out almost, because it definitely takes a lot longer. And we probably do like the raspberries as well, and maybe some other fruits. Have like a little cafe. So it was nice. Yeah, it was nice to go there. I've been wanting to do like a go to a pick your own fruit farm for ages. The last time I went, I was definitely a child, and it was with my grandparents. So it has been a while. We've got a few around our area, so we'll definitely do that again. But yeah, I'm gonna attempt to make these ice lollies, and we'll see what they're like. I will film it in this vlog as well, but like I said, if they turn out well, I'll do a proper standalone video and talk through what I'm doing. But yeah, here we go. So I've made those lollies now. We'll have to see how they turn out. If they turn out well and they taste good, I will do a standalone video on our joint channel, in case you're interested, and hopefully bring some life back to our joint channel. If you do follow our joint channel and you enjoy the come walks with us we used to do, they will hopefully be coming back. We did a little tester last weekend on Father's Day. We went up to Cranham, which is our local kind of place, only for an hour's walk. We had a picnic as well, just to see what I was like, because I'm going to be 6 weeks on Friday postpartum, so I've got my 6-week checkup, and she's got a weigh-in as well, 6-week weigh-in, and obviously with having the emergency C-section, I've got to be still careful, even though I feel absolutely fine. I'm driving again now because I felt like I could. I've been walking daily anyway with her, but obviously it's just around this area on a cycle track which is quite flat, whereas Cranham's a very hilly place. We tested it out, I felt good. Obviously don't want to push it too much because I'm still technically in recovery, and even after my 6-week postpartum checkup where they kind of sign you off, I still need to be somewhat careful. I think she's just woken up from a nap. But we're going to gradually start coming back to those. So we'll hopefully post some here and there. I did actually do like a YouTube shorts of our walk last week, so if you didn't see that. But yeah, I think it might be a bit more food related on the joint channel a bit, just as they're going to get back into swing of it, things, trying to navigate obviously having a baby as well. I tasted one of the chocolate covered strawberries I put in the fridge. I think where I accidentally put them in the freezer and they obviously then defrost in the fridge, the strawberries are a little bit soggy. They still taste alright, so we can eat those tonight, but I think I messed up slightly there. I don't really have enough chocolate left over. I've got 2 lines of white chocolate left, so I won't worry about doing that yet. But yes, I need to go. She's working for a nap, so I need to go and feed her. And then I haven't really got any plans for the rest of the day. I might try and film a video. I'm so glad that I filmed as much as I did with makeup stuff, because I'm trying to currently film my first video since giving birth, which is the 5 daily summer looks. It's taken me 2 weeks to try and film this because she's suddenly become a lot more alert, so in the daytime she doesn't nap as much as she usually does. I'm not sure if it's because of the heat as well, so trying to keep her cool is a big priority right now. But yeah, it's taken me a while, but I'm glad I've got enough content hopefully to give me some time to catch up. But I hope you enjoy all the videos coming up, and if you ever have any suggestions or anything you want to see, obviously leave it down below. But yeah, I better go and attend her, and I'll be back in a bit. It is much later in the day now. I'm actually about to cook dinner because Jamie is almost home from work. We're having stuffed peppers tonight. I did actually manage to film the final look of the 5 days of daily summer makeup looks, so I'm happy with that. But I thought I'd give you a quick update on the garden from the last time I showed you. So I don't know if you're going to see. So Jamie did manage to kind of dig up all the back there, and he's put some membrane down. We've got some more on order because he didn't quite have enough, and then we're going to fill it with gravel. We've got Cotswold stone gravel to put on there, and then we've got the sleepers have arrived now, so they will go down this side to create some raised beds to put flowers and all sorts in. Yeah, that's kind of how it's looking at the moment. And then in terms of everything over here, the right side of the clematis is starting to flower now. It's got some really pretty purple flowers on there, and I think the one on the left's got some buds coming, because I think they're going to be white flowers, but that hasn't quite flowered yet. I can see just at the top here some buds there, and everything else is growing nicely. We've pegged now the strawberries down and try and get some more strawberries on the go. But yeah, everything is looking nice, and hopefully this will be a nice seating area soon. Hello. Today am going to be sorting out this bookcase right here, because this is an utter mess. A lot of these I realised are my mum's that I've actually read, so I can give back to her because I'm seeing her next week. And then some we've read that we're not really interested in reading again, so then we can kind of give them away. So I'm just going to have a little time sorting this out and making it look just a little bit neater. So this is the before. Okay, I've kind of sorted it. Not really. It's tidier. These are ones I'm just not interested in anymore, and then we do have a pile, and these are mum's to give back to her. So it's kind of tidier to a degree, but it's still quite a lot on there. I need to get reading, to be fair. So, but yeah, I think I'm actually gonna end the vlog here just because I want to get this uploaded for Sunday. I want to edit and stuff, but I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, oh, before I go, anyone that's been to the Lake District, if you've got any recommendations of places to go and visit, because we're going to be going there for our first holiday. Not yet, it's quite a few months down the line. But yeah, Jamie's been, I've never been, but if you've got any recommendations of where to visit there, we won't be doing like our usual long walks that we usually do, like we did for the camping trip last August, or like Snowdonia last March. It'd be more like short trips here and there, because obviously we've got the little one, and it's going to be quite warm. Well, hopefully it'll be warmish when we go. So yeah, any recommendations, let me know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed June's vlog, and I'll see you all in July.